This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Away to get us going here. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Looking downfield, it's Brooks. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
They stop over the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
And the Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they run it right into a blitz. That linebacker was coming down him, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really the back end, nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Throwing for his running back. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. display. Makes a quick grab. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Aggies will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Breaks free. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. McGain is good enough for a first down near the 38. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
Breaks an open space. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, that's one way to make an impact play out of really nothing. What an incredible sprint by this quarterback. He had his track shoes on in that play.
And now they'll set up for the point after. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Single back, takes the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
By the receiver. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Watch big-time play by the wide receiver. Makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and then gets some yards afterward.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Miami.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Breaking free at the 35. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Aggies. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. Touchdown, Texas A&M. This passing game is on fire today.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Back to pass. It's Brooks. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Short throw complete to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. Powers through. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a 1st down. The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. We'll give it to the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Caught by the receiver. And he's free. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kurt. Let's check out the stats. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. And they'll give it to the back. Finds room into the 30. Tackle made to the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Slams right into a wall. They've got it for a loss. The Hurricanes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
The Hurricanes come to the line with 1st and goal. Catch made on the left side. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Oh, this next call is going to be interesting for this offensive coordinator. Nothing there on this 2nd down call. Now you're 3rd and goal right on the doorstep. If I'm the quarterback, I'm challenging my offensive line to get low and win the battle up front. Touchdown,
Canes. Still no answer for this offensive machine. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kirby?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
The pass rush closing in. Gets some space around the 30. Tough to show the sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The Aggies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Hands off to the left. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. He hands it to the back. Got the first down and still motoring. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. To throw, it's Brooks. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Canes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. End zone ahead. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
He'll be sacked back at the 2-yard line.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on 1st and goal and you throw it. Oh, why not run the football like that?
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
You got momentum in scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now at 25. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Past the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
It's one thing to design a play for a quarterback to run the football, to pick up big yards like this, but Chris, this guy drops back to throw. Everybody's got their back turned. He pulls it down. And
looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Here's the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Well, the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking downfield. It's Brooks. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looks right for a quick completion. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Important second down play coming up. He's going to hand this off. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Canes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, there's room to run. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Incomplete as good as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense setting in for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Keeping it on the ground here. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. Hand off to the back. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get the second half going. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Fighting him off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And the Aggies will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Linebacker shifting around now. Using his legs. It's Terry. He's got some room at the 45. Tackled, but first down.
And here we see the quarterback read the second-level vacancy that was emerging, and the back did the rest. Huge run for the offense.
To the hole placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Brooks. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Loses the ball behind the line. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Canes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Dropping back, it's Brooks. And that one's picked off. What a play. Right into the open. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the running back takes the handoff, powering through.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. The Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a 1st down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up tempo against them.
They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10. And the Aggies line up with a 1st and goal. Looking for a man. Throw to the running back in the flat. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Offense facing second and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. No shot to bring him down. He bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Gets into space at the 50. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
This quarterback has been in rhythm the entire game, and Chris, with this pass, he's got now over 400 yards on the afternoon. What a day.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the run, it's Terry. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Now it's second down here. To throw, it's Brooks. He escapes the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
And the Canes will look to convert here on fourth down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. The Canes keep the football on the move. Quarterback keeps the football. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read. And then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Running out of time in the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. And with that last catch, he's now over 150 receiving yards for the game. Big fella has been unstoppable.
Yeah, I mean, think about how many tight ends do you think in one game can go over 150 yards receiving? This guy is a difficult matchup for anybody that they put on him today.
It's fourth down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Scanning the field, it's Brooks. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the single back takes the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. Quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught quickly. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
Here we go on fourth down. He didn't make it. Stopped short. That is a crucial turnover on downs here in this tight football game.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has the first down and more. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That's an important first down on that running play. And the back gets the football. He shreds the tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. Breaking free at midfield. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
There's the handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Catch made on the right side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw, and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a
loose football. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, you're trailing in a game like this in the second half, an opportunity in the red zone at the very least to get a field goal, hopefully a touchdown. The most important aspect is ball security. You got to take care of the football and instead they cost themselves a possession.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw. It's Brooks. Close to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle to the 35. Good enough for a first down.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
The offense really clicking here. He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
And I like the run play here. Offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Pass caught, can he get in? Touchdown, Aggies. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage. Allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
BAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Defense is coming after him. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Running back with the football. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Catch made on the out route. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They move the ball to the 41.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Canes have first and 10 here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Play action here on first down. Going to try to use his leg. And the ball to the ground. It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds, and they avoid the turnover there.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
And the Canes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. To the air, it's Brooks. With the catch, it's Terry. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Chris, I love to see this. Nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing by checking it down to his back, who's dangerous in the open field, picks up some really good yards, but that clock is still a big factor here.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Off the play fake on first down. Catch made on the left side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The Canes will line up now. It's first and goal. Dropping back, it's Brooks. Bringing pressure. The ball is out close to the goal line. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, quarterback that can make plays, everything you want with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, the pressure now is on their own defense to come up with a big play and try to get the ball back.
And the defense will stop the clock with a timeout here. 25 seconds remaining.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Backed up with the one, he's going to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. Finds room at the 30. Here he goes. The 30, at the 20. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Way too much speed in that play.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a two-possession game with under a minute to go.
Here's the point after attempt. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And they'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. That's the kind of matchup you hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had